Hello, hello. Day number 3. Let's see where we're at. I believe yesterday I captured the 175, right? Yeah. I did this yesterday. I think I also captured biomass. Right. Craters. Where's biomass? Yeah, I did this as well. Cool. Something I did remember as I was editing the second episode yesterday was that this build does rely on a unloader. Is that not the right one? That is not the right one. Where's my pyrrhotite schematic? There it is. Yeah, apparently there's an unloader at the. Really? Do I not have the unloader unlocked? I thought I unlocked the vault. I totally don't. All right, now can I do it? There you go. What's an unloader need? Titanium and silicon. There is no silicon here, hence why that won't work. I guess I could set up silicon real quick. I'm not too concerned about it. It's whatever. I'm gonna lose these bottom two. Just from now on, that way you know. Oh, max capacity. Cool. Awesome. Awesome. So we did biomass yesterday. Next on my list is thorium, actually. Now, you don't normally get thorium until you do that was the first named sector that I think has thorium, is the nuclear production complex. And that was the last stage that I did before I stopped playing and then I started recording this. So having access to thorium at this stage of the game would be fucking stellar. So I have two sectors that will theoretically have it. 85 north of Frozen Forest, 2 tiles, or 162, which is right next to biomass. Apparently both of those are good sectors for thorium. So where am I at? Biomass 162 apparently has thorium. So I guess I think we're gonna conquer 162 today, which will be nice. And that's fine. What do you mean? I'm not taking any silicon with me. Oh, I need the silicon to fucking launch. All right. All right, can I launch from somewhere else then? What are we doing? Can I launch from here? No, I have to launch from biomass. All right. Well, I guess I got to get fucking silicon and biomass then. Like, give me a few minutes, I guess. Fuck my life, dude. Alrighty, so I spent a couple minutes getting silicon up and running. I'm basically mining scrap here and I'm pulverizing it down into sand for one of the inputs, and then I basically deleted the pyrrhotite stack and I routed the lead just to go into my core, and then I basically siphoned the sand and the coal from that production line into this. So now we're producing essentially a titanium's belt worth of silicon every single second. This is fully stocked, allegedly. I think the sand is starting to choke up here, but I mean, we are producing enough silicon, basically. So in a few minutes, we should have enough silicon to go over. I want to take some silicon with me. I don't want to go to this new zone without any silicon. So I'm going to sit here and I'm basically going to idle for a couple of minutes. And once I have, I don't know, 4,000 silicon, because I need 2K in order to go. Once I have about 4,000 silicon, I think I'll be able to ship the way I ship with 2K silicon, right? And that'll help me be able to build some stuff. Yeah, it'll be fine. So this is what we'll ship with. So let's go ahead and see how bad this map is. It's medium threat, so I guess we'll see how interesting this is going to be. Looks nice. Go ahead and sweep clear all the shitty rocks and stuff. Titanium's up there. That's nice. I thought there was supposed to be thorium on this map. Thermal generators. That's pretty useful. It's a very nice form of free power, essentially. What does it take to make a thermal generator? Metaglass, graphite, silicon. Yeah, that's nothing. I thought there was supposed to be thorium on this map. Was I lied to? or or have I just not seen it yet? I was promised thorium. I believe I have been bamboozled. There is no thorium on this map. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Let me tab out real quick. I want to double check to make sure. Yeah, this guy. Sector 162 is far better than PTL. Early game, but has thorium located next to biomass. This was 3 years ago. So maybe the seeds for the sectors changed between version probably 5 at that time and version 7, which is now. Once you beat biomass, Sector 162 is great. It has every resource and tons of space. So that implies that it has thorium. I'm going to mark 162 off my list because I don't want anything to do with Sector 162. That's going to be a wash for me. Let's go ahead and hit up the Frozen Forest, Sector 85. So I have to assume they said it was north 2 tiles, so I assume it's right there. So let's go ahead and capture whichever one is easiest. 222 looks like it's low. Do I really need silicon in order to fucking ship, dude? Okay, no, I don't. It's fine. Cool. I'm not too concerned about making this a full-on like production facility. There's a lot of space here, actually. I actually kind of like this. There's a fair bit of space here on this map. Alright, so now we got titanium coming in, which is going to be nice. Let's go ahead and figure out where the enemy is coming from. That'll be good. A lot of titanium on this map, which is going to be nice. This could be this could be a decent source of titanium coming into my my distribution hub, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I am on the lookout for sectors that are going to provide resources that I do want later. So we got one drop point here. Do we have any other drop points? It also doesn't look like it. Alright. Well, we got a lot of oil up here, so if we need like an influx of coal, I can turn that coal into oil, which will be nice. I do want to get power up. We have plenty of water, so any place that has a shitload of coal, I can get steam generators going. What are you low on? You're low on silicon. Okay, don't have enough silicon for this. Stellar. I need metaglass for pumps as well, so I need to get metaglass going before I get anything else going. Which means I'm going to need a little bit more in the way of combustion generators then, right? So we'll go ahead and get 3. Will that cover everything? It will not. Go ahead and do this. Go ahead and do this. And we'll go ahead and get more... Okay, we can build all those. And then we can build a whole stack of sand, I guess, here. I want to leave that lead in... I want to leave that coal in case I need it later. Cool, that look good. That should be enough sand to supply the kiln. I will need power here. So... I got 10 seconds. Hopefully this all gets built in 10 seconds. I'm going to let it come to me. I'm not going to go hunt it down, whatever it is. The first waves are never that difficult. So this should be spawning here. Oh, it's a crawler. Wow, even easier. I believe this was a low threat zone, so I'm not expecting too much resistance here. And then I need to figure out a defense strategy. I'm going to try to breeze through this. This is not going to be a focal point for me. This is just going to be a sector that needs to happen. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about this. Safe rather than sorry. I'd rather be safe rather than sorry. It looks like this is a very, very easy map, so I'm gonna go ahead and start slamming waves. Let's go ahead and get this done. Wow, that was actually a relatively easy sector. That's pretty nice. Let's go ahead and launch. It's gonna be okay. We'll go ahead and launch. It's a medium threat, which is gonna be interesting. There is thorium here! And once I have thorium researched, and I have a bit of thorium going, I can research the way to turn slag into more exotic materials like thorium. So all you need is thorium, basically, to research ways to get more thorium, which is why this is really, really good to have early game, essentially. Which is why I'm really happy about this. Alright, we got a supply of titanium, copper, and lead coming in. I need to get power going, obviously, because the thorium can only be mined by laser drills, and laser drills do require power to function. And then we can get... Idealistically, I would also water cool these guys to really step up my thorium production. That's probably a good idea, is to build these guys with the intention to water cool them. Okay, that should be a steady supply of thorium coming in. That'll be nice. Okay. And these guys are all built, right? Wow. They are quite useful. I'm liking thorium as an ammo in the salvos. It's like convenient, because any map that has thorium, you can... Salvos can attack ground and air. So, like... They're almost better than this. Salvos are almost like a better version of the duo, in that they're versatile, they attack faster, and they can intake thorium, which on some maps is a massive blessing. So I don't know. I'm liking the thorium stuff. I'd like to get a container with an unloader. That way we have a redundancy for ammo. That'd be kind of nice. And then I'd like to get some projectors, I think, down here. Yeah, that'll be fine. That should be enough for pretty much any air attack, period. I can't imagine any amount of flares getting through this many salvos and this many parallaxes. Let's go ahead and step up our thorium production. That'll be interesting. We have containers here. This looks like it's a solid line. So this is pretty much its own line. Okay? So that means that I need to set up another thorium line, basically. Alright, let's see how this looks after everything stops stuttering. Is this enough thorium to fully choke 2 titanium belts? That's enough for me, honestly. I mean, I could probably pull more thorium out of this facility if I wanted to, and I might at some point. What are you choking on? Oh. Okay. I want to see it after it clears. I want to see if it's enough to fully inundate 2 different belts, because that'll tell me whether or not I need to liquid cool this stuff up here. Is it all air today? This map might be only air, which I'm fine with. Like that's totally fine. Where is plastanium? Is that locked behind windswept isles? Cryofluids, separators. Let's go ahead and get some thorium going, I guess. Research cryofluid. So why don't we get cryofluid going somehow? Water and titanium? Yeah, sure, fuck it. We'll get cryofluid here. We'll mine down here, and then we'll... I just want to research cryofluid, basically, is what I want to do. Cool. Cryofluid's done. Anything that I can grab here? Thorium. So that unlocks a thorium reactor. All right. I don't know what else. Pyrrhotite goes into blast compound, I think. So plastanium must be locked behind windswept isles then. Because I think it's here. I think plastanium is here. So that means that I need to go conquer the windswept isles before I can unlock plastanium conveyors. Because I was gonna say, if we have this much input coming out of this much thorium, basically, this might actually be a job for a plastanium conveyor that's able to handle full-on payloads. You know what I mean? Up. and over. Right? That way you're producing pyrrhotite. And then you're producing blast mixer. Cool. What's that unlock? I do not know. But we can go ahead and trash it now that we're done with it. I'm curious to know how you got through that. Guess we need to step up our air defense here in a second. Water cool these guys. Oh. That might be why you... I might not have needed to water cool these guys, actually. That's fine. Listen, it can't hurt, right? Apparently. Don't know why. Just shit's getting through. I don't know if the salvos are that inaccurate. What is the salvos inaccuracy? 0 degrees? It has 0 degrees of inaccuracy. So it's not even that the salvos are fucking missing. It's just that there's the air units are coming in from some awkward angle for some reason. Cool, I guess. Well, I have thorium this early, which is kind of nice. You don't often get thorium. I mean, I didn't get thorium until the nuclear production complex, which is really late in the Serpulo campaign. So we're moving at light speed compared to what I was doing on my own, basically. So I'm very happy about having thorium this early. Not happy about plastinium being locked behind other stuff, but you know what? It's fine. I just wanted to try out the plastinium conveyor belts because I never tried them out on my solo playthrough when I was playing by myself. So I wanted to try them out because it looks like they handle 4 times the input, and they are good for like mass transit basically. But I think they need to be directly connected to some kind of inventory, or they need to have unloaders basically as a way to like offload from the belt, which is fine. Like it's still good for mass transit. Okay, so this sector's captured. Cool. So we could get even more thorium going if we wanted, and this probably will be a thorium mining outpost at some point because it looks like we are producing way too much thorium. Okay, well, cool, whatever. Well, that's the sector handled, so at least we got thorium in the bank.